this. Woo, I gotta make a name for myself here.
Hold up, let me show y'all something. Before I get into details, let me show y'all something. And I'm proud to be an American. Wearing these, I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I stand up. First and foremost, welcome to another episode of Form and Insight with your host Maddox. And like, share, subscribe, hit the like button, please, to help me get into the algorithm of the channel grow. But yeah, let me tell you my rally experience yesterday. It's my first Trump rally experience. And let me tell you, this feeling of a Trump rally, of a bunch of people who are patriotic to this country, was super, super overwhelming with love. The narrative they paint out there that Trump rallies is racist or lies. All lies! Like Austin Powers, all lies? Lies.
Lies. All lies!
It was nothing but love. Asian people, white people, black people. I know Asian covers the Chinese and the Indians, but they all was out there. I even got interviewed by a Korean network. Even got interviewed by a Korean YouTuber. Nothing but love out there. So I get out there around like 8-ish. It was already packed. So I arrived to the gate, packed. I looked behind me in 5 minutes. It was like Labor Day behind me, that early in the morning. Everyone had conversation, love, love, love. Even in, matter of fact, I'm just going to show y'all. I'm just going to show y'all some snippets that I've been through, right? So the beginning and towards little clips of the rally itself. But let's go to it.
Yeah.
Look, that was 5 minutes after me being there. Do you see that crowd? That's going blocks down. This is around like 9 in the morning. Like 9 a.m.
There you go. Steve. Okay. My friends are like, why are you doing that? Because I'm going to root for the man. They're like,
America! I'll be on stage painting. I want to hear me. I want to hear my name.
Scott, can I get a picture? How you doing, Scott?
All right.
All right.
Say I don't give a shit.
Thank you.
I don't give a fuck.
I love your
I'm sorry. Y'all heard me laugh with him? Watch this.
Thank you.
I don't give a fuck.
I love your pizza going on. Those two stuff.
Beautiful, man.
Can you pass it back to the ladies?
I want a blue. Sure.
Thank you guys.
I hope they don't mute my music.
Yeah, pass it back.
Oh, excuse me. This is my wife here. Do you mind if I just get around you? A second.
Let me get one? It was fun.
Let me get one, mister? Thank you.
hope they don't mute it. I'm gonna go like this so you can see. Look, Rudy Giuliani showed up there. I'm scared to mute my music, so I gotta do it this way. They might mute my music. So Rudy was there. Byron Donald showed up. Look at my boy from Brooklyn. Look at my boy. He showed up to John Cena music, so I don't want to let it play and then get like a strike. Who else shows up? Vivek shows up. Then you got, who that? R.F. Kennedy shows up. Look at my boy. Yo, he's brolic. He's in shape. Hulk Hogan pulled up. And I ain't gonna lie, when Hogan pulled up, I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for your rights. Fight for what's right. Or fight for your life. I'm bugging out right now, but you get what I'm saying. This was amazing. Hogan showed up. I got a little emotional when he showed up. I ain't gonna hold you. My childhood hero. I'm not even gonna act like I didn't feel away. But then, you know who popped up here? Elon Musk popped up. My boy Elon Musk popped up. And then the man we all was waiting for, Donald Trump, popped up. So I know this song right here is definitely gonna be copywritten. So I gotta do this like this. And I'm proud to be an American when at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I'm glad he's standing next to you. And really, hey. Ga 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 ga. So I had a good time. But I know y'all gonna ask me about the comedian. What the comedian say? What the comedian say? What did he do? What did he do? What did he do? So what we're gonna do is show you some context of the joke. Right? This is the joke.
There's no convincing her of anything. She's eating the cats. They're eating the cats up there. It is absolutely.
He made fun of everyone. If I am mistaken, I think he's also Jewish. If I'm not mistaken, or he's mixed somehow. I'm not mistaken. But this man is a comedian. He's a roaster, right? But I'm gonna let it play. Cause one of my homeboys, Demetrius, shout out to you, bro, on TikTok. He's the one they made fun of with the carbon watermelons with the lampshade. Like he explained his part too. And they already mentioned that the fake news is gonna report it, fake narrative. But let me shut up and let me play this.
Wild times. It really, really is. And
You're talking about the wild times in his world.
they're eating the cats up there. It is absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. All right. We're getting there. Again, normally I don't follow the national anthem.
So basically, that was 7 seconds of a joke. And that's it. But mind you, they don't show you that a third of that audience was Hispanic people and Latinos in that audience. So when he left the stage, they gave him a standing ovation. They don't tell you that part.
Everybody, the perfect comedy setup. There's some people here, all right, very good. I like it. I have other policies that I think should be implemented as well. Like me personally, I think football should be all year round. Yeah. So many great athletes. I don't know about you guys, but I think that Travis Kelce might be the next O.J. Simpson.
How is that funny? I don't even get what you're saying.
Feels good in here. The other side's got a lot of crazy endorsements. Swift, Eminem, Leo DiCaprio, Beyonce. Every day the Democratic Party looks more and more like a P. Diddy party. Okay, that's what you guys want. Alright, heck yeah, it's a cool black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that, a lampshade? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness.
Now the lampshade joke was from my boy Demetrius on TikTok. He's like a famous TikToker. He was there. He from New York too. But back to this joke. So black people are somehow getting offended over a Puerto Rico joke. But meanwhile, comedians have always pushed the envelope. They have always been on edge. I just wish that he didn't make that joke so they could spin this narrative. The Democratic Party and left-wing media go through this shit with a thin tail comb to try to find something. They ain't find no racist comments. They didn't find none of that. They didn't find no fight. So now, go with this joke. Yeah, it's Nazi. That's insane to me. So mind you, a comedian who's known to roast can't make a joke or dark humor joke. So when Dave Chappelle made a trans joke and the trans community was mad at Dave Chappelle and tried to cancel him and black people defend him and say, get out your feelings. When black people make fun of Africa, saying African booty scratcher, or starving Somalian kids in Africa with flies around their mouth. Remember that, y'all? Black people made them type of jokes. They made jokes about Haiti and how Haiti is rough. They made jokes about Mexico. So I guess anybody can make jokes. No, I guess black people can make jokes about any other race in their nation, in their country, and it's fine. But when it happens to us or Puerto Ricans, we get an issue. The fact of the matter is this. Black people made fun of Afghanistan. Black people made fun of Yemen. We made fun of mad Middle Eastern countries on stage in front of everybody, but we're so offended now. We made jokes about China eating cats and dogs and bugs. We made fun of this. But for some weird reason, it's an issue. But you know what? This Puerto Rico joke came from a place of truth, though. Don't believe me? Let's show you. Let me show you what he's talking about. It comes from a place of truth. Look at this.
Sleeps with her 2 children on donated mattresses in this small bunk bed. She lost most of her furniture and belongings last month when several feet of raw sewage and trash flooded her cement block home in Puerto Rico's capital, San Juan.
I was asleep and I heard water running, and I said, "What is that?" And when I get up and check, I see that water is pouring in. Water was coming in from the toilet, lots and lots of black water. I didn't have time to bring anything inside or get anything out of the way.
The problem of contaminated water and trash literally flowing into homes in her neighborhood is decades old and getting worse. Castro is one of 27,000 people who live in a ring of impoverished communities along the Caño de Martín Peña, or the Martin Peña Channel, a heavily polluted waterway connecting the San Juan Bay and a series of lagoons.
The water was pouring in from the shower and the toilet, and it wasn't clear water. It was completely dirty, really awful, completely black. This time it was worse than ever. People have been comparing this last flood to Hurricane Hugo. That's what it felt like.
So do y'all get the joke? But wait.
The water is so polluted because the area has never had adequate sewer systems dating back 80 years ago when housing for industrial workers was built here. More than 3,000 homes and buildings still discharge raw sewage directly into the Martin Peña Channel. Just as damaging, people inside and outside the communities use the channel as a garbage dump.
We've
had to intervene and step in when they arrive. They bring trash and tires in the middle of the night. And at 2 a.m., who will be here to fight with them and tell them to stop?
The channel was once 400 feet wide and 10 feet deep, popular for swimming and fishing. Today, the waterway, clogged with garbage and sewage, has shrunk to 30 feet wide and 3 feet deep, and almost no one goes in it. It is a magnet for mosquitoes, potentially carrying the Zika virus at a time when 925 people on the island are confirmed to have been infected with Zika.
So the media ain't gonna show y'all or tell y'all the actual truth. They're not. Since when America is so, sensitive? Since when? America is just so sensitive now off a 7-second joke. But there's literally Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico who need help. This is sad that Puerto Rico is flooded with trash. But someone can joke or make a joke about it. His premise of his jokes that night was saying the world is crazy. And he's making light and try to bring laughter to serious stuff and try to bring us together. But the fake news is literally going to spin it out of control. It's my first time I'm actually witnessing fake news in real time. I was at the Trump rally. I am telling you, Hispanics and Puerto Ricans, Dominicans laughed and they gave him an ovation. We all did. Let's be honest. It's a joke. We're so sensitive. But you know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to show you some more proof. Help Puerto Rico.
We are involving others, not just volunteers. We are involving the Department of Natural Resources, Environmental and Natural Resources here on the island, the Nature Conservancy, the mayor and the city employees here in Huiza and Piñones, educational systems, architects here on the island to implement green infrastructure. So I think you have to ask yourself, how do we make Puerto Rico a cleaner and greener island? And that is not an easy question to answer. It's a very complicated answer, but I think we start with education. I think we start by allowing the people to see what making the island cleaner and greener can do for them and do for the economy, can do for their businesses, can do for their surroundings, can do for the future. And the one thing that we hope to do through education is allow people to learn the connection that we as human beings and the environment, how we're so intricately connected.
There you have it. Not only that, that joke ended up being a blessing in disguise. Because a lot of people didn't know that Puerto Rico had this issue. So now, when they see that joke, oh my gosh. No, go research it. You're like, oh shit, this shit is crazy. My bad for cursing. I'm trying to slow down cursing. But Puerto Rico has about 29 landfills of trash in Puerto Rico. 29, right? And we're going to look at how big Puerto Rico is. So Puerto Rico is around 5,000 square feet, right? I think I'm saying that part wrong, but square feet. Look how big Puerto Rico is, right? So imagine 29 dump sites in that small space. But watch this. New York State has around 25 of that. So Puerto Rico has more trash dumps, basically, landfills. No, I'm bugging. Puerto Rico have 29 landfills. Puerto Rico has more landfills than New York. And New York is literally much bigger by square feet than Puerto Rico. That is a problem. How that small little island has almost 30, 29, almost 30 landfills of trash. Do you see why Puerto Rico is being flooded with trash? And no one's is saying it. So the people who lives in Puerto Rico is suffering from a trash situation. They have bad water. Kids are getting hit with diseases. So maybe this joke opened up our eyes to see that Puerto Rico need help and we should assist them. But yet y'all got offended over a 7-second joke. Y'all do anything to try to win the election. You're acting like if Trump said that. Trump didn't even say it. He wasn't even there. That happened at 5 o'clock. That comedian came on at 5. Trump didn't come on until around 7. He wasn't even in the building at 5. But fine, I get it. His rally, so you get the credit for it. Fine, I get it. But just a joke. Y'all are so desperate, too, Kamala Harris supporters, that y'all literally created a fake Kamala Harris image in a McDonald's uniform. Y'all did that after McDonald's already confirmed they don't have no files of her working at McDonald's. They said it could be because they don't keep records as far as the early 80s. It said it's possible, but we don't have no proof of this happening. So y'all literally go and put a fake image of Kamala Harris out of her in a uniform. Y'all sick. Y'all sick. And I hope the brother don't get canceled. This boy have been doing raunchy jokes or pushing the envelope jokes since forever. The dude made a Jewish joke and a Palestine joke. And guess who cheers for him too? Both groups of people cheered for him. There were signs that was right next to me that was saying Jews for Trump. And they even got up and gave a round of applause to the comedian. The left-wing media is wicked. I don't even understand how they get away with it. Everybody, you see what he said about the joke? Oh, racist joke, you see. It's not racist, man. Puerto Rico is literally suffering from an overflow of trash in Puerto Rico. That is a fact. How about they help Puerto Rico with the trash? I don't want to see nobody die or get sick over a hazardous situation. And if America owns Puerto Rico like they say you do, or they're however they say it, then you help them. Help Puerto Rico with that. Maybe y'all are helping it. I don't know about it. But at this moment, there are 29 dump sites all across Puerto Rico, and it's flooding the cities of Puerto Rico. This has been a problem for years. So the Puerto Ricans that live in New York, that I understand you might get offended off a joke. I understand it. But it wasn't in bad faith. You had to have been there. It wasn't in bad faith. Maybe it was bad timing, fine. But it wasn't no racial joke. It wasn't that. Because if he's Jewish, he made fun of his own people. So how can he be anti-Semitic? Oh, goodness, man. Once again, this comedian did a hell of a job there. I was there. You don't get standing ovations if you whack. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. And matter of fact, let me show y'all me. Let me show y'all me. Hold on, where I'm at. My first Trump rally was fire. That I made it. And people out there, man, y'all missed it. There's nothing but love in there. All walks of life, all races up there. All together. Everyone happy, warm. I love this. Wait outside for all those hours on our feet. When we saw Trump, we all got happy. That being said, man, MAGA, make America great again. I'm proud of myself I went there. Y'all not going to scare me to not support Trump. It's not working. But before I go, to my black men out there, if you have a hard time finding a woman, the Trump rally where you can find them, they got Indian conservatives, white conservatives, black conservative women out there. Respectful. I went there, it was women who were so beautiful. White woman who looked like a Saved by the Bell type of beautiful woman. Like, damn, she's beautiful. There was black woman who was beautiful like Girlfriends or God rest her soul, Myra from Family Matters out there. There was beautiful Asian women like you watch one of those Korean shows or Japanese shows on Netflix, like, damn, they beautiful. God damn. Conservative women. There's a other Indian women who like chili. Although chili probably ain't 100% Indian, but they had women out there, and I ain't gonna front, Kamala Harris is pretty. They had women out there that look like Kamala Harris. The young Kamala Harris. Like, damn, she's gorgeous. So I'm just saying, if you had a hard time finding a woman out there, a Trump rally, they was there. Especially at the black man. So you know what I'm saying? They told black men that we not a hot commodity. At that Trump rally, bro, trust me, you are a hot commodity, black man. If you go to that Trump rally, they're loving you. So they couldn't find anything to spin the race of Nazi narrative, so they went with the Puerto Rican joke. Once again, it was a fucking joke about something that's actually truthful. Puerto Rico has a trash problem, and they need help. With that being said, shout out to my Puerto Ricans, my Latinos, my Hispanic people. Shout out to my black people. Shout out to my white people. Shout out to my Indians, my Koreans, my Chinese, Japanese. I love y'all. Make America great again. And make America not sensitive anymore. God damn it. With that being said, I'm out.
How long I've been waiting for this. Who am I going to make a name for myself here?
And I'm glad to be
I'm thrilled to be back in the city I love. And thousands of proud, hard-working American patriots, you're with me. We're all together. We've always been together. And I'd like to begin by asking a very simple question. Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? I'm here today with a message of hope for all Americans. with your vote in this